Good morning, folks. Facebook Live, what's happening? Happy Monday morning to you. I want to welcome you to my office. Welcome to Haddonfield. I want to say hi. I want to welcome you to the show this morning, creating a little bit of motivation for you to carry you through your week. What's up, Megan? Good morning. So I want to talk about a quick thing. The other day, I posted about this book right here, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. You know what? I should have put a disclaimer on the beginning of the video. There may be some cursing. I apologize. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep, right? So, I read this book, and those of you that follow me a lot understand that, good morning, Josh, this is Josiah, good morning. I always mess your name up, I apologize. So, those of you that follow me know that I'm always reading multiple books at a time. I'm usually reading probably 6 or 7 books, right? Right now I'm reading Total Focus, I'm reading No Excuses, right? So I'm reading a bunch of books at the same time, so you know I posted, you might know I posted this book on my Facebook. I took a picture of it a couple weeks ago, and my wall blew up. I guess because I used the word shit and because there's the F word on the title, like people went nuts. I think there's something about that. Tony Robbins talks about this. When we curse, somehow it's got more truth to it. Somehow it creates more, interaction with people. I get it. I don't understand it, but I get it. Maybe that's why I relate with people, because I curse a lot. I think it's my military background, but it causes it, but whatever. I don't have any excuses for it. I curse a lot. So, here's the deal though. This book is really entertaining. Not only is it entertaining, it's got so much truth to it. It's got so much detail that makes so much sense in our world. And one of these things really hit home for me. It's something I've been doing for a long, long time, but the author Mark does a really good job of creating a system around it, which I think is interesting. It's something I want to share with you guys. Cursing is cool, yeah, well, just not in front of your kids, right, Mark? So, something I'm going to share with you guys this morning, Mark Manson, he calls it the do something principle. It's really interesting. Now, I've, always been a guy that talks about taking action, right? So I'm always a guy who's like ready, fire, aim, right? I always talk about ready, fire, aim. So, like, if you want to get in the business of doing real estate or you want to get any business whatsoever, I don't care what it is, you want to get motivated, just go out and do something and just get the inertia going, get the motivation created, and then you'll just, boom, start rolling, right? Good morning, Juan, what's up? Right? So, but Mark has a really good way of putting it, right? Mark calls it the do something principle. And he talks about it as action creates motivation, right? Which is really the antithesis of what we're taught in the world. So I did a quick Google search, folks. The motivational industry is well over an $11 billion industry. Now, there's probably some statistical folks out there that can go prove me wrong. That's fine, go prove me wrong, look up some stats, I don't care. This is a quick Google search. You can't believe everything you look up on the internet, right? But the fact of the matter is, lots of people, including myself sometimes, we're looking for memes, we're looking for quotes, we're looking for some rap lyric, we're looking for something to kick us in the ass, right? To give us motivation to go do something, to get up off our ass and get to work, to get our team grinding, to get ourself grinding, to get ourself excited, right? We're drinking coffee, we're taking pills, we're trying to get motivated, right? But the fact of the matter is, and Mark puts it so well, that the opposite is really true. Action actually creates motivation. So when we take action, when we literally take an action and create some inertia, create some momentum, right? The opposite effect happens. What happens is the action actually motivates us to do more. The fact that we start kicking that rock down the street, all of a sudden creates that momentum we needed to create the more motivation we needed. So instead of becoming motivation, inspiration, take action, Mark's philosophy, the do something principle, do anything, it doesn't matter what it is take action, which will create the inspiration to create more motivation, to create more action, right? In fact, he actually talks about a writer in the book who was this, big, profound writer. He wrote, 10 bestsellers, and he said to this writer, like, what makes you take, what makes you such a great writer? How do you write all these words? And the writer's reaction was, I don't. I just write 200 crappy words every day. 200 crappy words every day, right? And that action is enough to propel him to do better. Some days he just writes 200 crappy words and calls it a day, but sometimes he gets into the groove by writing those 200 crappy words, turns into 2,000 or 10,000 good words, because the juices get flowing and the things get moving. So the way I want you to try to relate this to your business is, are you taking action? Now, we can create motivation as business leaders, as entrepreneurs. We're always trying to create motivation, right? We're sending motivational videos to our sales force. We're sending motivational videos to our team, to our employees. I'm always taking these type of videos and sending them out to folks. But how do we actually get them to create action on a day-to-day? Well, the fact is, sometimes you need to jump in the trenches. Sometimes you need to get involved with them. Sometimes you need to help them take the action, which is then going to in turn create some inspiration for them to create more motivation, right? Does that make sense? It's going to continue to kick that rock down the street. Sometimes a motivational video is not going to do enough for them. Sometimes you getting involved and just saying, rah, rah, let's go team, is not going to take and create anything for them, right? So, do you want to buy an investment? You have to take action, right? Do you want to get involved in something? I don't care what it is. Do you want to just become a better person? Have you always decided you wanted to volunteer, but you never have? Have you always wanted to give back some way to some cause, but you never have? Maybe you come across a cause that's a great cause. What's an easy action that you can take, right? Maybe you start a GoFundMe page. Maybe it takes 15 minutes. Maybe you reach out to a few people that could possibly help that other person, right? Those are the actions that create the inspiration, right? Maybe it takes you 15 minutes to start that GoFundMe page, but that little bit is all it takes for all of a sudden that thing to blossom and other people to get involved and other people to see that reaction and react to your actions and create more, right? Create bigger. And next thing you know, you have this gigantic, and it all started from one place. It all started from a small action that you took, right? So you can look for the motivation all day long, but until you get off your ass and you actually take the action, folks, until you decide to actually do something, until you decide to get involved, right? You want to become a better person? I wrote, help someone in need. Do you want to start your own business and quit your job? How are you going to do that? If you're in a job that you hate right now and you want to become an entrepreneur and you want to be self-employed, you have to take some small action, right? You have to start looking for advice, but advice isn't going to get you anywhere, right? You have to act on the advice. People will give you good advice all day long, and what good is it going to do if you don't take action? We call this analysis paralysis, by the way. It's a whole nother topic that I can do a whole nother video on, but there's a lot of people that reach out for advice all the time. And you know why we're hesitant to give advice? Those of us that have been there, done that, seen it, grown companies, grown multiple companies, done it again and again, grown great teams. The reason why is people go, oh, Joe, well, you're not going to give advice because you just want to get paid for it. Well, that's bullshit, because I'm on live Facebook giving advice all the time, right? Because I don't want to give free advice one-on-one because people won't take action. The people that go out and take the free advice that I'm giving on Facebook and then take it and create action out of it and then create opportunity out of it and create inspiration and they continue to grow from it, then come back to me for advice and they say, Joe, I've done X, Y, Z. I've grown my business. I've started it. Now, how do I get to the next level? Those are the people I want to help, right? Those are the people that deserve my time because they've hustled, they've taken chances, they've grown something, they've taken some sort of action, they've gotten off their ass, they've taken a risk, they've gotten super uncomfortable most times, right? And they've done something. They've accomplished something. They have something to hang their hat on, right? That's the action that we want to see in the world, folks. That's the action that you can do. And that's not just business. Not just talking about business and success. I'm talking about doing something that makes a change in your life, that makes something better for your kids, makes something better for your family, makes something better for the people around you. Maybe it makes something better for strangers that you've never met, but take action on it today. And go out and read this book. By the way, if you are taking action and you are kicking ass and you have started a company and you are a business owner and you want to take your business to the next level, message me today. I will send you a copy of this book. Let's get a conversation going. If you're local, especially in New Jersey, I'm going to be doing a one-day event here soon. If I get 15 people interested and want to jump in the room, I have about 8 so far, maybe 9, 10. If we get 15 people that are interested, I'm going to do a one-day event for you guys. Must be a business owner, only qualification. You have to be a business owner. I don't care if you own a pizza shop. I don't care if you own a car wash. I don't care if you sell copiers. I don't care if you're a dentist, a doctor, a lawyer, a real estate entrepreneur. I don't care what you are. If you're a business owner and you want to take your business to the next level, I'm going to do a one-day event for you right here in my office in Haddonfield. I'll take back the curtains. I'll show you everything we have going on. I'll show you how our business operates. I'll show you how our team functions. I'll show you everything about how we built our business. I'll show you about all our notes, our employee manuals, everything we've done. I'm going to do that one day, and I'm going to do it the next couple weeks. I'm heading out to Cabo next week to hang out with my mastermind group. When I get back, I'm going to put this thing on the books. If you guys are interested in doing something like that, make sure you message me today, because once we hit the 15, I'm done. I'm locking it down at 15. I can't create value for more than 15 people, so that's going to be it. If you're interested in doing something like that, make sure you message me today, and let's get together. Let's create some value for each other. Remember the do something principle, folks. Just do something. Just take action. Just get after it. Monday morning motivation. Don't just take this as motivation. Take action.